Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and you're back in Failurewood Hills featuring Stegoland. Unconventionally, we've decided to start out by looking at Stegoland because he has finally embraced the dark side and built a gigantic flaming volcano log flume. Which is absolutely splendid. Goes right alongside the less than 100% safe roller coaster that goes through the middle of a very obvious Jurassic Park knockoff. And this is all jolly good. We've got plenty of money in the bank now. All right, I'm going to pretend. I was going to pretend now that I hadn't looked at the bank balance already. But as you can see, from the 220,000 that I'd left the park with when I handed over, we're now down to a measly 90,000. Stegs having blown the rest on. Well, hopefully having blown the rest on this volcano. I don't want to pry too deeply into exactly what he spent the money on. Now, the problem that we've got here is he deleted another ride, so basically this is a straightforward replacement of something that was earning us money. And the wait time here appears to be excessive. Let's just go and have a quick word with one of the customers who are at the front of the queue. Okay, seems to have a quick queue. All right, you're quite happy. Don't mind the queue. That's good too. Okay, right, all right, they're not complaining. This park is okay so far. Well, we've put quite a lot of effort into it, mate. I mean, you know, be cheerful. But they're all starting to get a bit hungry and a little bit thirsty. Yeah, I mean, this lady here is likely to starve to death before she even gets to go on the log flume, which has a ride time of about 7.5 months. So I'm going to do the unspeakable here. I'm going to shut this down. There we go. Go on, all of you clear off. Go on, get out. Because he's only got 4 cars on it. Now, based on the length of the track, you could have, I think, probably 30 in total. But we seem to be maxed out at 17, so we're going to need to test that. And then the other thing that we should do here is we should really ramp the price up at least 15, given that its lifetime profit is minus 22 grand. So yes, here is the theme for today's show, friends. Uncle Failure sorts out Steg's financial impropriety. Now, as we're test running this thing, we're going to need to wait for it to complete a circuit, which is no short order. We're going to have to give that a couple of minutes to plow through, and you'll see what I mean. So we're launching 17 cars out, well, logs. So 17 fiberglass magnificences off onto the ride. And here we go, coming up to the last one here. Although I think we've got the existing 4 are out there on the track somewhere. Now I'm at maximum speed going forwards. Let's just wait and see how long this takes, shall we? I'm taking nothing away from Stegolas. I mean, if you haven't seen the ride in all its majesty, go check out his channel and the lava video. It is rather splendid, and he does take you on a full ride of it as well. Well worth doing at least once in your lifetime. Given that you won't have time to do it twice in your lifetime, I recommend you get cracking as soon as possible. So as soon as this test is complete, we'll open it back up again, because the one thing I don't want is to put us out of business while we're hanging around. There we go. Finally, right, we're in. We good? Good. Open it. In fact, you know what? I'm going to make it 20 quid a go, because I am a little concerned about our finances. Only a little concerned. If people gripe about the price of it, we'll find out relatively quickly. Let's have a look here. Let's up the tempo again. I imagine they've all cleared off to go and ride the superior log flume at this point. Not that a log flume is ever too long, but in this case, it's probably too long. Here we go. And yeah, let's just see if we get any griping from people coming in. Right, we can slow it back down again. Well, they didn't seem to have too much of a problem with it. Park entry was cheap, and so is lava flume. See, that's the thing here, is if they're saying it's cheap, we should be charging more. And so we're going to need to keep an eye on that. Right. So today's episode, I wanted to finish off my decoration, but we've got more pressing business than that. So Stegs needs to name his shops. Now, actually, I need to name my shops as well, so that we know exactly what's going on. Let's have a look at the financial situation. So last month we blew 2.8. The month before was 900. The month before was 4 grand. This is not a sustainable position to be in. We need to get this well and truly under control. So if we look at the attractions that we've got going on, last month's profit, all of my stuff looks pretty solid. The Dino Coaster is closed. Good. And the lava flume blew 3 grand. Now, if you do a quick bit of, mental calculation there, you'll see that actually that almost wipes out all the profit from anything else that we've got. So we need to have a look at that. But before we do that, let's head on over to the coaster here. And this is another great bit of design that Stegs has done. I can't knock it. I mean, I could, but to do so would be churlish and probably incorrect. Where's the entrance here? Yeah, we're stopped. Now, the other problem that this one has got is that you can only get 1 car on it. You've got 4 cars in the train, but there's only 1 train. It needs a block somewhere. But I had a look at this and I couldn't find anywhere to stick a second block. Because as much as having a good ride with excellent ride time and great excitement and so forth, as much as that's good, what you really want is maximum guest throughput, and there's just nowhere to do it. I tell you what, I might leave that for him as a job to do. But in the meantime, this thing is costing us money because it's closed. So no, cease that. Click on this fella again. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to make that, I think we'll make it 18 quid and see if we can get away with that. Let's run a quick test. Let's engage the turbos. See how we get on. Because if we can get this open, so much the better. Now, the other problem that Stegs' side of the park has at the moment, and as much as this is not the I'm going to criticise Stegs for the next 20 minutes show, I am going to criticise Stegs for the next 20 minutes. There's no shops anywhere near the output here. I mean, look, they're all coming off. They're buzzing. They've had a great time. They've got a smile and a song, and they've got happiness in their hearts, and yet there is nothing for them to purchase. And I would imagine, what's your problem? I won't queue that long for lava flume. Yeah, see, everybody wants to go and ride the new hotness, figuratively and literally. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is a riot at theme park waiting to happen. In fact, yeah, I mean that's just sheer madness. Okay, it'll calm down. It is the hot new thing. Aren't there any benches here at all? There are over on my side of the park, and I think you'll find each one of them is equipped with a bin. Get over to the good side of the park. The scenery is my favourite part of Uncalm. And the queue is also your favourite part of Uncalm. She can't make her mind up. See, look, lots of people have obeyed the instruction to get themselves a hat. Everybody else clearly has been nowhere near the hat facility. Right, I'm gonna improve this bit of the park here, because otherwise we're just going to bounce customers, and that's no good at all. We'll start out. There was bench demand, so we shall bench it up a little. Not much, just a little. There goes. There's some benches. Now get a bin. Yeah. No, you can't. We can only have. No, that won't do. Get rid of that one. Now, arguably, I've put the bin on the wrong side there, so I'm going to say that I did that for symmetry reasons, and then also to ensure that everybody can get on here. We're going to give them a cash point. Just a regular cash point. Stegs can obviously dress this up how he feels like it. I'm just simply trying to keep the park in business so that he has the opportunity to do so. Because unless something is done, oh, look at that. See, oh, it's like near symmetry, nearly working. There you are. It's called 80. I can't name it anything else. Let's colour it in accordance with the volcanic activity that's going on to the side of us there. Bit of brown, nice. Bit of grey, excellent. There, yeah. Take some money. Take some money, friends. Have some money. Go spend it on things. That's critical. What do we charge? We charge £1. That's fine. ATM 3. No, we'll call this the lava flume cash withdrawal. There we are. Leave us in. Let's see, like happy people having a bench. He doesn't get to sit down. He just gets to lurk in front of this nice family that are nothing to do with him in the slightest. Slightly weird-looking dude, but we'll leave him to it. Right. Okay. Well, that's a start. Hopefully that will start to pay off. And as you can see, I've already managed to bounce the cash a little bit there, but that's been due to this entire wave of people joining the queue. The best bit of that, of course, was that we managed to get a bit of a double dip on those people. They had to pay twice. C'est la vie. Now, the other thing that I've seen quite commonly is people saying that the park entrance was cheap. Well, we can certainly do something about that. 9. There we are. Beautiful. Right. The park may be full at the moment, and that's possibly going to stand in the way of maximum profitability there. But as more people come in, we'll get that working. Let's see if the Dino coaster here has managed to suck up any attention. Let's get some customer feedback. Queue looks fast. That's because there's nobody in it. What about this one? Queue looks great. Wow, get out the plane looks really cool. Yeah, good. Dino coaster is a steal, considering I didn't pay much for park entry. Well, that's changing. You got in at the right time. So empty your wallets now, because when you come back next season, you'll probably find that we're considerably more financially balanced, oriented. Yes, you there. Rotund gentleman in the hooded top. What did you think of that? Dino coaster has the best scenery. Okay, good. They're going to uncalm now. Then they'll see what scenery really is. There we go. Yeah, there's the dubious-looking dude in the hat again. Splendid. Right, that seems to be kicking off now. Now, the next job that we've got going on here. Yes, this is I get to do all of the park management stuff, while Steg's just hoons around spending all the money on nonsense. The next part we need to do is we need to have a look at the staff. And then when we roll round to end of month, we'll go and see exactly how we've got on here. But at least now all the rides are actually open. That makes a difference. And I think probably I should up the cost of Ben Sinister. Let's make that 15. The Cthulhu shower and sauna, I think, is probably fine. At 12, yeah, that's going to be okay. We'll see if the appetite for the lava flume manages to remain intact. Fiery Hair Salon is showing them how it's done, making a good amount of money. Actually, it's being beaten by Get Out of Plane. Well, I can't complain too much about that. I imagine the Fiery Hair Salon would do better if it still was fiery, rather than throwing glitter at people. Which the boy Stegs has done previously. Right, let's talk to the staff. Hello, staff. Where's my overall staff list? Here, staff list. Staff. It's the all staff list here. Okay, actually, no. Before we do that, no. I just want to make sure. Yeah. See, I wanted to check this. So, Pip Shot Smoothies. Let's go and have a look at that. Had no customers last month, and it doesn't have any staff at the moment. Okay, Pip Shot Juice 19. I think you can spot the difference between the ones that I've built and the ones that Stegolas has stuck in. Cosmic Cow Ice Cream, Hot Dog Squad. Name your shops, man. Name your shops. But that's fine. Get hat, made bank. Excellent. Right, so first thing we need to do is we actually need to get some staff in. I was on the right. The button was correct. Right, let's somebody call for a vendor drop. Where's a good central point where they can get to everywhere that's necessary? Here, I think it's probably about here, because Steggs's boutique gingerbread arcade is over there. That's my lot, and then this is my lot as well. But I think most of mine... In fact, let's drop them at source. Look at these. Lots of open... No, apart from that one. Get to work, dude. That one's open, but nobody wants it. That one's open as well, but nobody wants it. I need to get a bit more throughput up there. I think I might try and find a way to stick a ride on the roof up here as well. That way we'll attract people in who haven't just got off Ben Sinister. But we won't worry too much about that. How are we doing over here? There's only 2 down there, and they're both open. Yep, that's all good. And then we'll go to the cavalcade and nonsense. And that one's closed, that one's closed, that one's closed. Okay, folks. Shop up. There we are. Whoops, a daisy. There you go. Get in. Sell some things to people. Pronto. Okay, right. That should cover it. I imagine some of those staff members were just off having a break, but having a little bit of extra coverage will certainly not do us any harm. Now, if we have a look at our staff list here, let's see who's hacked off at the moment. Chengiz Sample, which is surely a made-up name. Where are you working at the moment? You're waiting for customers to serve, and you've got very little energy, but you are at least well-trained. Excellent. On which note, let's get some more training on the go. In fact, everybody gets trained. It is training day. I am Denzel Washington. You are Ethan Hawke, collectively. Yeah, which is possibly not a positive message that we want to send to everyone there. But everybody's going to get a bit more training, because a trained member of staff is a good member of staff. The other thing I ought to look into, actually, is to actually start setting up some zones. My plan was that with my bunch of happy-go-lucky park employees, that once I'd finished off the kind of the infrastructure side of the section that I'm building at the moment, I'll zone it up and make sure it's properly supported. But evidently, the time is these newbies can't be trained yet. All right, okay. Well, let's give a pay rise. Everybody gets 3 bumps on the pay rise-ometer. That seems reasonable. 3. Feed this to your kids. That's evidently one of mine. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That way they won't be too hacked off if. One more. There you go. Having been trained, 1, 2, 3, it's because for some reason I can't count to 3 in my head. I have to say it out loud. Just be grateful you're not seeing me count on my fingers. There you go. 2, 3. Yeah, that's good. 2, 3. Yeah, good stuff. Make everything happen. I'm sure you'll be commenting to the effect, "Oh, you missed at least 4 of those." I kind of go, "I know. I don't doubt it for a second." But I may be inadvertently introducing a gender pay gap, but I assure you it's certainly not deliberate. I'm concentrating on 86 things at the same time. Right, okay, so everybody's free roaming at the moment, apart from my new roster exclamation mark, which has got Steggs's paw prints all over it. 2, 3, 2, 3. There we go. Let's keep them all buoyant. Now, as much as this is going to raise the overall running costs of the park, what it should do is it should also delight park goers significantly more. And then 1, 2, 3. Flipping heck, Rachel's paid a heck of a lot of money. Is Rachel our #1 staff member when it comes to salary? Was she on 185? Looks like could be. No, 190. There's Troy. He's an engineer. Oh, and Winford and his Winterbottom. They're both paid significantly as well. Okay, good. Obviously, engineers are getting paid the most there. Right. Okay. Good. Excellent. Next up, we've got research that's ready to go. So what I've not been shown is I tend to bang in a bit of research at the start of every episode. What have we got here? Iron Fury. That belongs over my side of the park, obviously. What do we got here? This one was the family star wheel. Splendid. And just a memento. Terrific. Now, I'm not going to put any more shops up until we've got suitable advertising in place for them. Right, this is a chief beef, apparently. Well, I don't know. Organic. People love organic. Organic cow parts. In a bun. There we are, smashing. That's that one. This is pizza. Tastes better than it looks. Right, we got a bathroom. Now the other one's called Relieve Yourself. So this one is going to be caution, wet floor, because it always is. It doesn't matter which public restroom you go into. The floor is always wet. This looks like yet more energy drink. Oh no, it's just soda. This one is. Like energy drinks, but not as good. Not as go. Well, that's also true. And no pep. Yeah, because energy drinks have pep. Pop, because it's pop. Huh? There you go. That's a brand. I'm going to start marketing that. Then over here we've got, what are you? You are Missy Good. What do you even sell? We need to have a look at this. Donuts. Well, that's not Missy Good, is it? That's donuts. Donuts, small box, extras. Sprinkles? Yes. Chocolate sauce? Yes. Cinnamon? All of it. Give it all up. Give it the works. Yeah. Everybody gets the lot on here. And if you go for the large box, we'll give them a metric ton, a hallucinatory amount of cinnamon, and we'll do even better than that. We'll go chocolate sauce, loads, cinnamon, loads on the jumbo box there. Now we can't. We're not a charity. We're not going to give this away for nothing. At the moment, we're not giving it away at all. So we'll just up the tempo here. There you go. 5. Yeah, we'll have 50 cents onto the price of every order. I say, well, we'll add $1 onto that one, and this one can have $1 on it as well. And then it just needs a catchy name. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, that's the fella. It's the sugary heretic. That's going to get them in. Then over here we've got Cosmic Cow milkshakes. No milk harmed in our shakes. No. Milk-free shakes. No. Barely shaken rat's milk. That's the fella. Arguably, we need an apostrophe in there. There you go. Rats belonging to many rats. And then over here we've got the staff building. This is going to be called Get Back to Work. And then on the end we've got Cosmic Cow ice cream. Hydrogenated. Lactose compounds. There we are. Splendid. Right, good. That's them named. At least I'll know they belong to me now. And hopefully they'll break even. But as I mentioned, we need to get something up here. And you know what? I'm gonna have a crack at it now, just so that I can start to formulate an idea. Let's go for rides. Let's go for something that is small. Now, what about the hammer swing? I think the hammer swing is gargantuan. Yeah, it is. It's huge. All right. What about the kick flip? That's not a bad size. Go on. Elevate yourself. Up. Go on. Turn the colour we want. Oh, it's because it was hiding behind it. There we go. This will fit up here. Oh, this is... this is an unexpected bonus. There we go. Now, the question is it clipping through the... It does clip a little. So, what we're going to need to do here is something clever. I know, clever. It's not really what you come here for, but we're just going to lift it ever so slightly, I think. Right. Okay. So this is. Well, right. Okay. So here's my thinking. Here's how it's going to fit into the infrastructure of the beast. So I'm going to build up the building around the outside of these of the shops. But because of this late addition here, I think I'll build it up around there and just have the top emerging and pinging people out into sunlight, which will be charming and safe on every conceivable level. How much clippage have we got going on here? A bit. Okay, I can make that look natural actually if I move it. Give me the... I want to move the ride, please. Thank you. If I move it over here... I know. No. Look, I want the camera angle so I can see where I'm clipped. If I pull it right up against there, that looks all right. I may need to move it again, but let's have a look and see what I've done there. Nope, need to move it again. All right, it's all right. It's okay. There's no harm done, no damage. Nobody has been injured yet. Give it time. About there, and then just that way a little bit, and we're on fire, figuratively speaking. Right, everybody happy? Yeah, see, that looks like it was meant to be. Right, I need to come up with a name for that. So yes, so this is going to be emerging out the top, and in which case we're going to call this Jettison. Because this will hopefully bring more people up to the shopping cavalcade. Stegger's got cavalcade. You can't use cavalcade twice to describe your shops. The shopping... I'm just going to go with a good catch-all name for this one for the time being. Fandango. But we'll come up with something a little bit more unique later on. Let's get... What people really want here is they don't want to be sat on the path. They want to be sat over the terrifying grill so they can see what's below. And you know what else? The terrifying grill would really benefit from having some steam coming out of it. Now this is properly taking on a life of its own now. Let's put one there, and then we'll stick one here, and we'll make this a repeating motif, right? And then give me some bin action. We don't get carried away with bins. You can theme your bins after just about any old thing these days. No. Move it. Move M. Yeah, that's it. We sling that way. That's it. And then so we might as well do all of them at the same time. It's good to see that Commandant Security here is on the case, leaning back, talking to the ladies, not really keeping his eyes peeled for any trouble going on. That's why he took the gig in the first place. Very low impact job. I'll have a bin. Keep my park tidy, lest I feed you into the snowman grid, the shredding machine. Right, there we go. Right, now then. Queuing. Yes, that's a thing people like to do. So the Jettison, we need an entrance. Hopefully I can get a path that lives inside this bit of wall. Let's check that, shall we? Because if we... natural path? No, I don't think so. There's nothing natural about what I'm doing. Glossy vinyl. Oh, who doesn't like a little bit of glossy vinyl? Yeah, let's turn that into glossy vinyl while we're at it. Entrance, right. Path. For some reason, I bet it's... What's the betting? It's clipping to something. It's attaching to something underground. Come on up here. Look, I tell you what. Look, let's go over here. What are you doing? No. I don't need you to talk to the downstairs. I need you to talk to this here. You're having words with everything that's underneath. This is going to prove to be a challenge. but I am up for that challenge. Oh, this is hellishly wide. Let's make it 2 meters if we get the chance. Well, I have angle snap because things tend to be a little bit more well behaved if you invite them to snap themselves. Right, there we go. Wow, we're rolling. Right, let's drop that down to that's minimum width already. Okay, fair enough. Angle snap back off again. There we are. Right, go over here. How do you feel about lifting? No, that's too much lift. Oh, this one's going to fight me more than almost anything else that I've fought so far. Yeah, that's not quite. It's not quite going to fit, is it? That's disappointing. All right, cancel. Thank you. All right, what are my other options? Well, you've got loads of space here. Let's put it over there. Right. You there, come here. Place the entrance. Let's place it right there. Shall we try this again, and this time do it better? That's path. No, you want Q. This is why it was fighting me. Fine. Okay, I spotted that immediately after spotting it. That's 2 meters wide. Let's up that. That's it. That's nicer. Do we want it slightly elevated? I don't think it really makes much difference, does it? Let's put the angle snap back on. I'm just going to have this one snaking back and forth, I think. Drop that to 1 meter. There you go. There we are. Snaking back and forth. Back and forth snaking. Now, there is a good chance here that we get the scenery bonus that we want for the path, simply by the fact that it's placed on top of a whole bunch of scenery. Can't say for certain. No, whatever. I dread to think what I'm doing to the underground here, you know. I'm going to have to go and have a look. Place an exit. Place the exit about there. Look at that. See, that's effortless. Right, finances. Ticket price 9? Nah, 11, I think you'll find. Let's get the colours looking good. So that's going to be black. This is going to be grey. This is going to be... what else have I got going on in my colour scheme here? Anything of note? No. Let's just make this... is purple still a thing that I'm doing? Apparently it is. Purple, and then this one can be some more grey. Nothing but happy colours that we have here. Rockabilly roundabout sounds magnificent. Anything else that we need to do? I don't think so at the current time. Activate. There we are. New ride, people. Go. Get on the ride. Get on. Get on the... Can't wait to try Mr. Cthulhu's. It's a good thing they don't charge for caution wet floor. No, we really don't. What's your problem? Come on. Look. Oi. Where are you going? You, hat people. Get out of the plane is too intense for me. Yes, I get nauseous looking at Marvelous Marshmallow Express. So do I. What about you lot? You've got your beverages. Get on a ride. It's safe. No? Refreshing drinks. Barely shaken rat's milk. Good. Yeah. Come on, people. Look. I built this for you. There it is, look. Get yourself jettisoned. Oh, you know what? I've chosen a belter of a colour scheme here. This is terrific. Now we've ridden this before, but we're going to ride it again. I'm going to get on board. I'm going to go out with the first wave, and we'll see how we get on, and then we'll take it from there. I'm pretty sure that there's good head clearance under the ride basement here. Yeah, looks fine. Okay, get on. Right, there we are. I feel good about life, which is why I'm prepared to risk it on this incredibly tall ride. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for today. A bit of part polishing. We have finished up with less cash than we started, but I do believe that I have rigged us up in such a way that our future prosperity is almost ensured. Anyway, I was kind of hoping this would have kicked off by now, but clearly whoever's manning the thing has got an attitude problem. Come on, are we off or what? There we go, we're off. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today. I've been Colonel Failure. I flipping hate these rides. I mean, how is this fun to not know what's coming up? You know, give me a roller coaster any day of the week. Oh, flipping, oh, we're upside down. Oh, God, there's the floor. Yeah, I've been Colonel Failure. Why not subscribe to... What's... Ow! Yay! Subscribe to the channel! Hey! Whee! I hate myself. Why did I get on this? And fling a like at this one if you enjoyed it. Who's that? They're facing the wrong way. And what do you mean it's over? I mean, as much as I was hating that, you know, that's hardly value for money. Now, what do you mean we're going the other way? Oh no, I just got used to going the other. Oh, I'll catch up with you very soon. There goes me lunch. Cheerio.